Alright guys, and welcome back to Iron Ore Reviews on Wheelie Bin Gaming. I'm starting a wee new series here of reviews on the Epic Game Store's free games that they give away every Thursday. So for those of you that don't know, every Thursday Epic Game Store gives away a free game, sometimes more than one, so that's what I'm starting to do. This week the free game that's being given away by Epic Games is DARQ, the Complete Edition. Never heard of this game before, so I fired straight into it, and first thing I found when I loaded it up was that there was no mouse control, and that kind of confused me a bit. I didn't even know how to select. I'm pressing enter and space and things, and then I figured out it was E to select. So there's no mouse control at all, it's only keyboard or your controller. Looking at the settings and the graphics, there's very sparse and minimum settings, not an awful lot to it. You can change your resolution, brightness, change the, it's just a generalisation of the base graphics to the worst graphics, and VSync and basic things like that. Not an awful lot of options at all, but there's not an awful lot to the game, to be honest, for the graphic settings to make much of a difference. Sound wise, very basic sound wise, just sort of atmospheric background sounds or sounds of the things you're actually doing and the stuff happening on screen. No sort of music in the background or anything like that, which I think it probably could have done with for a wee bit more atmosphere, to be honest. Moving into the game itself, it was a bit of a strange one, this, to be honest. You're fired straight into the game without any sort of preamble, no sort of story build up, no telling you what's going on, no tutorial at all, just fires you straight in. You go on screen as this weird looking wee alien bald headed dude. He's a bit of a bizarre character, and you're just sort of fired in there, and immediately you walk back and forward. It's like a 2D scrolling puzzle game, I suppose. So you wander back and forth and realise that the only option you've got is to go to bed. So you go to bed and you wake up in a dream or a nightmare, as the case may be. And that's basically what the game is. It's a series of nightmares that you've got to work through puzzles to find your way out of and get yourself back out of and wake up again in your wee house again. The puzzles are quite good, they're quite challenging, they get more challenging as the game goes on. It's not a very large game, not a very long game. As someone who's good at puzzles, it'll probably complete it in about an hour. Someone who's not so good at puzzles probably take a couple hours, maybe 2.5, probably not much longer than that, I wouldn't think, because I'm not much of a puzzle gamer, to be honest, and I get through it in just under 2 hours, so it's not a particularly difficult game, but it's alright. The puzzles are interesting, and it's certainly a very unique game, that's for sure. Not a lot really I can say about it. Some of the puzzles are challenging. There's a lot of shifting of perspective. You walk up walls, or you turn the screen, or you move forwards and backwards in the screen depending on which puzzles you're doing, which nightmare that you're in. And yeah, that's really all there is to say about it, to be honest. There's not an awful lot to say about this game. It's quite a short wee game. It is free, so if you're into puzzles, then it's definitely an eye. It's for a wee short blast. If you're not into puzzles, then avoid this like the plague. It will just bore the absolute shit out of you. Me personally, it's not a game I'd be revisiting again. I certainly won't be buying the downloadable content for it. It's not really my cup of tea. Like I say, I'm not a big puzzler, but it was something a wee bit different, and it's free. So if you're into puzzles, give it a shout, give it a look. It's an eye. If you're not into puzzles, definitely not. Avoid it. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.